guys, it's Izzy and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a Q&A for you all. I've been thinking about yeah. I asked you guys what videos you wanted to see and loads of you were asking questions and wanted a Q&A. So I thought I'd give you a Q&A and yeah, let you know what's going on in my life a little bit. And yeah, so I do want to say, whenever I do a Q&A, I take all of the questions off my Instagram. So I'll leave my Instagram on the screen now, so you can put up the next one if you want to. Okay, so the first question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? The obvious answer is in a mirror. That was me trying to be funny, it didn't really work. Okay, in 5 years, I think I'd like to have moved to London in 5 years, because, right, I'll be 20, going on 21 in 5 years. So yeah, probably move to London. I'd like to be doing a career that I like, whether it's YouTube or whether I've gone into something else at that point. But yeah, I'd like to be in like a career or whatever, and yeah, having fun. This one's, what is your favourite Little Mix song? I really like Nothing Else Matters. I think that's so cute. So yeah, or Shout Out to My Ex. Them two are like my go-to if I'm gonna listen to a Little Mix song. I'll listen to them too. This next one's cool. So it's basically, what name would you choose for yourself if I didn't have my name? When I was growing up, I always wanted to be called Daisy. I don't really know why. I wouldn't want to be called that now, but that's what I wanted to when I was younger. Now, I don't know. I quite like my name. I can't think of something else that I'd be called. That's just like, nah. Oh, the next one is, what is your middle name? I've never said this before, but my middle name is Grace, so Isabelle Grace Beale. Cutie. Do you like doing sports? If so, which one's trampolining? Go check out my trampoline videos. Yeah. Anyone that's come more recently won't know, but basically how my channel started was trampolining. So somebody asked a question, which I thought was a good question to ask, although it's really deep. So it's, do you love yourself? And I think this is really important because so many people like don't. But I would say with the space I am in, like head space wise, like now, yeah, I do. So yay, go for me. And then the next one is, how do you write? So I basically hold a pen between my arms. Basically, it's really simple. Quite a lot of questions about when I started doing makeup, because my Instagram is obviously quite makeup related. And I started doing makeup when I was like 10, maybe 11, no 10. Probably got into it properly when I was like 11. But yeah, I started actually doing it when I was about 10. So yeah, but nothing like spending like loads of money on it, literally just like the stuff you got free in like magazines and stuff. And then my mum bought me like a proper mascara because she was scared that it was gonna like kill me or something. But yeah. What's your favourite subject at school? My favourite subject is probably maths at the moment. I really like maths. Nerdy. But yeah, I'm doing maths next year when I do my A-levels, so yeah. I had so many people asking for like, what's your relationship status? You going out with anyone? No. Nothing's changed. Oh, next one. So tips when you're choosing your GCSE options. If in your country, wherever you're from, you don't do GCSEs, they're basically exams that you do when you're like 16. And I think it's 3 years before now, you choose the subjects you're going to do. You have to do maths, English and science, and then at my school you got to pick 4 of the subjects. 2 had to be like a form of humanities, and then you could do the other 2. So basically I picked subjects that or most of my subjects I picked were subjects that I liked. So definitely pick things you're going to like, because I find if I pick something that I don't like, I'm not going to focus in it and I'm not going to pay attention and it's pointless. So definitely pick things that you're interested in, that you like, that you're willing to do for the whole time you have to do it. Also, I know my friends were picking different subjects to me, but I was just solid with the subjects I wanted to pick. So I think that is really important, not to let what your friends do sway your opinion. So really go with what you know you're gonna like rather than that. So the next one links really well. What did I take for GCSEs? So maths, English, science, and then business, history, German, and ICT. They're my GCSE subjects. Do I regret some of them? Yeah, I'm sure you can probably guess which one. So then someone asked, do I want to have children in 10 years? So 10 years, I'll be 25. So do I want to have children when I'm 25? I don't know. It probably depends where I am in life. I don't even know if I want kids. Like I'm not one of these people that's like, am I going to want those kids? Because like they're kind of annoying. But yeah, we'll see what happens. If you could meet one celebrity, who would you choose and why? I don't know, the first person that's come to my head is actually Ariana Grande, just because I've been literally listening to her album Thank You Next over and over and over and over and over and over again because it's really good. YouTuber wise, James Charles, we all know this. Can we all say it together? James Charles, yeah, we know. But yeah, I don't really know. I feel like someone that I know I'd get on with because otherwise it'd like be awkward. And I think me and Ariana would vibe. Ew. Right, the next one's, what's been the scariest part of your life so far? I don't really know. I think probably when I got ill, because like wasn't exactly the easiest thing ever. So how did I find my love for makeup? So I used to have a magazine subscription and it basically sent you makeup, and yeah, I just started using that. I was like, oh, I can do this, and then started getting into it more. How I learnt to do makeup, how I do it now, is basically just through watching YouTube videos. I used to watch like Isabelle and people, and that's how I learnt like a pretty basic-ish level of knowledge of makeup. And then as I started getting more into makeup and more into YouTube, I started watching like actual makeup artists or people that are very, very talented at makeup. And yeah, basically just learning from that and trial and error. And yeah, so why did I start my YouTube channel? I started my YouTube channel, 1, to show people what I could do, and 2, to answer loads of people's questions, and 3, because I wanted to. But yeah, I always got loads of questions how I did things, so I thought the easiest way to show people is to show people. And yeah, it's kind of gone from there, spiraled, and now we are here, 100,000. Oh, so the next one is good. It's like, how do you deal with anxiety before you go and do a talk or something such as like my TEDx talk? So I don't. I'm really like, I don't know, I get nervous, but I try and work off the nerves. I think nerves are totally a natural thing for anything that scares you a bit or a lot. So I try and embrace it, and yeah, sometimes it is difficult. I just try and not stress about it, so not think, what if this happened, what if this happened, and go over all the negative scenarios in my head. I just sit there and try and be really chill. I think for something that it's, or for a lot of things, as long as you and yourself know that you know what you've got to do. So for instance with my talk, as long as I knew that I knew my talk, in my head there was like nothing that could go wrong. However, obviously you're still doing something that's out of your comfort zone and that's a bit scary. That's the part scary, I think. But yeah, I think as long as you know in yourself that you've done the best you can and you've prepared as well as possible, then the rest of the nerves you just need to work off. So how long did it take for me to learn makeup? Well, if I've been doing makeup for like say 4 years, so it's taken me like 4 years to get to where I am right now. The makeup I did at the start was kind of tragic, so let's just not try and find any pictures of that ever. Thank you. So what are some things that keep me motivated? Proving people wrong. I'll literally be so demotivated, and then someone will say something or do something to like irritate me, and I'll be like, right, we're doing this, and do like the biggest thing ever to try and like prove them back wrong. I'm quite competitive as well, so that kind of motivates me as well. And yeah, I think they're probably the 2 main things. So next one is, do you get judgment a lot? I wouldn't call it judgment, I'd call it curiosity. I think a lot of people look at me and are curious of what's happened, but I don't think they're judging me, which is now what I've come to terms with, that they're not judging you. They're just curious as to what's happened, which a lot of people are. So with that, I'm like, okay, whatever. And then the last one is, how is it being young and going through meningitis? I think in a way it's almost better because you're kind of a little bit oblivious of what is going on. Obviously I haven't experienced it as an adult, only as like a 7-year-old, so I can't speak from both perspectives, but I don't think it's been as traumatic as it would have if I was older, because I didn't understand it. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this Q&A. I really like doing Q&As because it's something that I can use what you guys have said, answer your questions, and yeah, you get to learn a little bit more about me, which why wouldn't you want to? But yeah, I really hope you did enjoy this video. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next weekend with a brand new video.